Hi everyone, as a depression survivor, I want to share with you about what is depression and how we should live with negativity. We, as human beings, have many emotions, and sadness is classified as a normal mood state with low arousal and negativity. However, are sadness and depression the same? Sadness and depression are different. Depression is a mental illness, while sadness is a normal human emotion. Like other emotions, sadness is temporary and will fade away with time. Yet, depression is a longer-term illness which impairs social, occupational, and important areas of functioning. People are often concerned about what will actually trigger depression. While studies from psychologists have identified few common sources of depression. First, people with too much or chronic stress from school, work, family, and friends are more prone to depression. Also, according to the research done by the scientists, they discovered the relationship between depression and genes. If a family has the history of depression or other emotional health issues, depression could be passed from their generation to the next one. The third possible source of depression could be traumas, including bullying, divorce, physical, emotional, sexual abuse and violence, as well as the death of the loved ones like friends and relatives. The last source of depression is the major life events. Depression could occur when we are moving to the next stage of our life, like graduating, starting a new job, getting married, and retiring. Although they all seem to be positive, they can still be stressful and may lead to an episode of major depression. People who suffer from depression usually have the strong feelings of helplessness and hopelessness, while there's also the change in their appetites leading to the significant weight loss or gain. They also lose their interest in daily and social activities that they don't care anymore about their former hobbies, pastimes, and social group. And their change in sleeping pattern, like suffering from insomnia and oversleeping, often leads to concentration problems and loss of energy. Therefore, they always feel fatigued and physically drained. The most fatal and dangerous risk of untreated depression is suicide. When people who suffer from severe depression are filled with negativity and hopelessness, they may have the thoughts of death and even commit suicide as a result. For the last part of the video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how you can actually help yourself to live with negativity and defeat depression. But first, please be noted that if the situation is severe to the extent that you start to have self-harm or even suicidal thoughts, please do not hesitate to seek help from the professionals, like the psychiatrists, psychologists, and counselors. According to my own experience, the following tips are very effective and useful to help alleviate my depression, and I hope to share with you all. The first tip is minimize your stress by better time management. Planning the pre-assigned tasks beforehand and working according to your plan is essential. Stop being a deadline fighter and avoid procrastination. This could definitely avoid posing extra stress on you. The second tip is do whatever makes you feel better when negativity overwhelms you. Low mood often leads to low motivation to work. Then, why don't you spend some time and allow yourself to rest for half an hour? Like listening to your favorite music, reading a book, watching YouTube, or doing some meditation. I'm sure sparing this tiny bit of time can alleviate your low mood effectively. And the last tip is always surround yourself with positive people. They can be your friends and family. This can avoid you from being antisocial and to get rid of the negative thoughts. And lastly, thanks for spending your precious time watching this video. Hope you enjoy it and thank you.